Let's dive into our key topics. First up, how attacks actually happen. It's important to understand that most successful cyber attacks are not a single, sudden event. They're usually a process, a chain of events, one leading to the next. Let's follow a typical story from the attacker's perspective. Think of it as a 5-act play. Step 1 is the scout, or reconnaissance. Before anything else, the attacker looks for information. They scout your business online. They look up your employees on LinkedIn. They note your email format. Is it firstname@yourcompany.com? They try to find out what software or tools you might use. They're gathering intelligence. Step 2 is the first break-in, or initial access. They need a way in. Most of the time, this is achieved by tricking someone. A single phishing email with a malicious link or attachment is the most common front door. One click can grant access. Step 3 is stealing the keys, or credential access. Once they're inside, maybe through that clicked link, their next goal is to steal usernames and passwords. They might install a simple keylogger that records keystrokes, or they might trick the user again, this time with a fake login page that looks perfectly real. Step 4 is moving sideways, or lateral movement. Now, with one set of stolen credentials, they start to explore. They try to move from that initial, maybe low-level account to more valuable ones. From an employee's email to the accounting software, from one computer to the shared file server, they're searching for the keys to the kingdom. Step 5 is the final goal, impact. This is where they execute. They steal the data. They encrypt all your files for ransom. They destroy information. Understanding this sequence is incredibly powerful. It shows you that defending your business isn't about building one giant, impenetrable wall. That's impossible. It's about breaking this chain at any link. Stop the phishing email. Protect the passwords. Detect the sideways movement. Each break in the chain stops the attack. Now, let's look at the tools in their toolkit. These are the big 4 attacks you absolutely need to know about, described in plain terms. First, phishing. This is digital trickery, pure and simple. An attacker pretends to be someone you trust, a colleague, your bank, a delivery service, through email, text, or message. Their goal? To get you to click a bad link, open a malicious file, or just give up your password. Real-life example. You get an email that looks exactly like it's from Microsoft. It says your account will be closed. Panicked, you click the Sign in to Secure button. It takes you to a website that looks perfectly like the real Microsoft login page. You enter your email and password. And just like that, you've handed them directly to the attacker. Second, credential theft. This is the act of stealing your usernames and passwords. Phishing is one way, but it also happens when a website or app you use suffers a data breach and your login details are leaked online. Real-life example, you use the same password for a small online forum as you do for your business email. That forum gets hacked. Attackers now have your email and that password. They then try that same combination on Gmail, on bank sites, on cloud storage. This automated trying is called credential stuffing, and it works because people reuse passwords. Third, ransomware. This is a digital hostage situation. Malicious software gets onto a device, often via that phishing email link, and encrypts all the files. Documents, photos, databases, everything becomes unreadable. A ransom note pops up, demanding payment, usually in cryptocurrency, for the decryption key. Real-life example. A small architecture firm gets an email with a project inquiry attachment. An employee, eager for new work, opens the PDF. It secretly installs ransomware. Within hours, every single project file, every blueprint, every client contract on their server is locked. Work stops completely. The business is frozen. And fourth, insider misuse. We have to acknowledge that not all risk comes from outside. An insider risk can be a disgruntled employee deliberately stealing data before leaving. But more commonly, it's a well-meaning employee making a costly mistake, accidentally sending a sensitive client list to the wrong person, or losing a company laptop. Real-life example. A bookkeeper, frustrated with management, emails the company's complete financial records and client payment history to her personal email address right before quitting. That's a deliberate, damaging insider attack.